What can I do for you? Be careful.
On, man. Like, was that actually worth it? Like, what?
Why am I holding 3 here? Where are the other tanks?
Master loot, dude. That's crazy work.
I have the Petri.
Get me another tank back.
Oh. Oh.
Left.
I'm dead.
Execute left. Left execute.
Looking for something specific? Be careful.
What?
Petri out. Petri out.
No, fine. Tell me what the borscht is.
All the ads.
Bro, it's so bad when there's multiple calls. One guy says Petri out, then the boss dies. Someone else goes, no, 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 kill the ads, Petri out, kill the ads, no. Because that, like, it sucks because then, like, half your raid is, like, listening to one thing Petriing, and then the other half's, like, trying to do it, and then, like, more people are dying. It's like...
Well... Guys, that was the sloppiest...
Double heartbeat.
That's brutal.
Ja, ist witzig, auch wegen dem Bier, oder nicht? Ein Level weniger. Bei mir ist das
Okay.
Bier, aber es ist auch...
Yeah.
Müssen alle wegbekommen voneinander.
Dude, you were getting owned. Oh my, yeah, yeah. Climb up, climb up. Oh, you're getting cleaved there, bro.
Ja. Chance. Oh mein Gott, muss weg.
Okay, he's not attacking.
Oh, shit.
Wollen wir es versuchen?
Well met. For the Alliance. Light bless you.
Good day to you. Have
Well
a good
met.
one.
Go with honor, friend.
Good day to you. Safe
Honor,
travels.
friends. For the Alliance.
I'm out of range. something first. I need to get closer. spell isn't ready yet. My men are low. Ugh!
you need something? See you around.
I can't cast that yet.
Good day to you. See you around. Can I help you? See you around.
It's too far away.
See you around.
Hello. Have a good one. Safe travels. See you later.
How are you? See you later.
Is he just not attacking because he's afraid of the threat? Threat? Oh, This is so bad. Like, cause now no one's doing damage. Yeah, this is bad.
Shit.
Also raus oder wollen wir versuchen, Boys? Jetzt Runde weg.
Raus.
Go.
Raus?
Okay, raus.
They're running out?
Ich freeze dich, cross over die, seid ihr
Oh, ich bin am Arsch.
Bro, when you pull Herod, there's guards. They spawn guards, bro. Oh gosh. I mean, yeah, Mage could maybe like Nova and like, oh gosh.
Tot. Ich bin tot.
Cross Nova.
Nova, nice, okay.
Ich bin tot. Ich bin tot. Oder? Doch, ich bin tot. Hero hat Target.
Noch.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's no way no one dies, right? The Mage needs to like Kona Cold and like Nova. Wow, did they make it out? Oh. Respawns. Mage, we need you.
Fuck, it's respawn. Nein! Oh my
Nova.
god.
Oh my gosh. Dude, this is the worst situation ever. I don't know if I've ever seen an arms go this bad. They're full respawned. What do you do at this point? Honestly, you know what you do? You stick right next to that mage, and you better hope the mage clutches up. Kona Cold, Frost Nova on cooldown. Lock in.
Nova gemacht.
Nova, nice.
Lauf.
Everyone stick.
Wenn ihr es aufgeht, dann sterbe ich auch.
God.
Ich kann von vorne anfangen. Heilige Scheiße.
Oh, we need a ball. We need a Nova. We need a cone. Oh gosh. Oh, it's so bad. Bro, if no one dies, I'm gonna be impressed.
Ich brauche einen Healpot. Ich kann auch einen Healpot.
Oh, come on. Freeze fades, heals.
Schaffen wir es? Oh mein Gott.
No way. Do they actually all?
Wir schaffen es.
No way.
Oh mein Gott.
They all made it out through respawns on Herod with the guards. I'm okay. I'm pretty impressed. All right. I thought for sure someone was dying. For sure.
Digga, mein Herz, Alter.
Klippes.
That's crazy. Line of sight. Oh gosh. This is. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Bro, the mage better clutch up. Where's the mage? Where is the mage? We need the mage now. Where's the mage? Oh my gosh, this is bad. No, this is. Oh, it's so tragic. Oh, the mage is dead. Offline. Left Discord. The Discord sound. Doo-doon. That's brutal. I think everyone else. Mage MVP not. Idiot. The mage was like pretty confident pulling all those until he wasn't. Yeah. He's not that guy.
Time to run!
What can I do for you? Greetings.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
King's honor, friend.
Light be with you. Farewell. What can I do for you? Have a good one.
How are you? Have a good one.
Doesn't look good.
Health warning.
Completely I mean, yeah, doesn't look. Oh god, I hate this beeping thing. Pretty impressive. This guy lives. Oh, fall damage. Care for fall damage. Okay.
Health warning.
There we go. All right.
Later that same evening.
Oh no, we're not doing the same thing, are we? Oh no. Oh gosh. Come on, come on. We gotta save him. We gotta save him. We gotta save him. Save him. Save him. Save him. Oh. I mean, we could have probably saved him, but I don't know. That's brutal. Oh crap. Oh no. Okay, so well, Krat's on the kill, but yeah, that's a lot of. Okay, they can clutch up.
Oh my god.
Don't get hit from behind. Yeah.
One more.
Oh.
Are we dying now?
Mana. Yeah.
No.
I have no more pot.
They're running? I think you just killed that. Oh no, now you're spam silenced. Oh gosh.
Fuck. Can we help him?
I
No,
have
we
to pitch
can't.
out.
Chris, you have no Petri.
Jump down.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty chi-chi.
I'm out.
Yeah, you have to run.
Chris, jump down.
Yeah, jumping into the water, that's smart.
Is he off? Did he die?
Yeah.
Fuck, he died.
It's chi-chi.
What?
Yeah, it's chi-chi.
Why did you went there, Chris?
I was
here.
It's chi-chi.
Oh, you were feared. I didn't see you.
I said I was feared.
I don't think so.
Okay, what's this? Oh yeah, these guys have like a oh!
What the fuck?
Grats.
Phasing band. This is my second epic. Okay, so that's 2 epics.
Grats. Yeah, those guys can like AoE too. I thought he was gonna like die right after getting it. That would be brutal. Alright, Lord Valvalak.
Okay, he has no mana. Come in. I'm CC'd. Back out.
Air tank, baby.
CC'd again. I keep getting stunned. The assassins are...
Yeah.
This is like the tier... Oh my... I paused at the wrong moment, or the right moment, I guess. This is like the tier 0.5 quest chain quest, right? Yeah, the 0.5 quest chain, yeah. I want, like... So he's at 100% life. 97. 76 dead.
Bro.
What?
I'm stunned too right now. You guys need a Petri. You just need to get out and Petri. Petri.
What? Wait, the bear has 8,400 life.
CC'd again.
8,500.
The assassins are.
Yeah.
What? If the assassins don't die instantly, they just one-shot. Bro, he had 7,000 life. Assassin finished channel with a 0.07% health. It's an insta-KO. Oh. It's a spell called Defile.
Again? I keep getting stunned. The assassins are...
Yeah.
Oh. Bro, yeah, that's actually really good to know. If I ever do this, it's like, yeah, those assassins have to die or it's GG. Bro, that sucks.
Too right now.
You can't even Petri it, it's just a one shot?
Yeah, everybody needs to Petri.
Oh my...
Nobody killed the assassins.
I don't think I penetrate. Fuck.
Wait, where is this? 22 elite? Oh, this is BFD. You get Nova'd underwater.
Hello. How are you?
Oh,
I'm
no.
under the water.
No, is he drowning? Oh no. He drowned. He drowned. Whoa, what just happened? Let me pull up the replay.
Fuck me.
Yes, it's
Nice,
very late.
nice.
It's very late. I'm getting so tired. You can climb the mountain.
A popular YouTube personality is gunned down while driving through Chicago's Printers Row neighborhood. He's identified as Zach Stoner, known on YouTube as Zach TV1.
En Acapulco allá asesinaron a tiros a la bloguera conocida como la Nana Pelucas. Cheque.
February 5th, 2018. Two armed men walked into a bustling Acapulco restaurant. Their target, a popular YouTuber known for fearless political commentary. They fired 3 times, hitting their target on the spot. But this is just one of 7 times YouTubers have been attacked by gang members.
En este restaurante del balneario mexicano de Acapulco fue encontrada muerta la youtuber Pámica Montenegro, conocida como la Nana Pelucas, quien presuntamente fue asesinada por 2 sujetos que entraron al establecimiento.
Fue asesinada la youtuber Leslie Ann Pamela Montenegro, conocida como Nana Pelucas. Anoche 2 hombres le dispararon en su restaurante en el fraccionamiento Costa Azul. El fiscal Javier Olea informó que quien ordenó el crimen fue un grupo liderado por Javi Daniel Cervantes El Barbas, opositor al cártel independiente de Acapulco, liderado por José Ángel Palacios El Capuchino.
February 5th, 2018. It was just after 6 p.m. in Acapulco's bustling tourist district. Leslie Ann Pamela Montenegro del Real, better known as the satirical YouTuber Nana Pelucas, was quietly dining with her husband at their restaurant, A Todos Los Sanos. Suddenly, 2 men calmly walked in, approached her table and opened fire right in front of everyone. Nana Pelucas wasn't your typical YouTuber. At 36 years old, Leslie used comedy and sharp wit to spotlight political corruption, social injustice, and everyday life in Guerrero State. Her signature look, a wild curly wig, oversized glasses, and a big yellow bow, made her instantly recognizable. But it was her fearless humor that truly set her apart. From 2012 to 2018, Leslie ran El Sillon magazine with her husband. Through skits, interviews, and biting commentary, she exposed local politicians, called out hypocrisy, and demanded better from those in power. Her videos, some now lost forever, became a lifeline for many frustrated citizens in Acapulco. But her boldness came at a price. Months before her murder, Leslie received direct threats from a local drug gang. In December 2016, banners appeared around Acapulco accusing her of running a Facebook page where citizens reported on crime and corruption. The message was clear: stop talking or pay the price. Despite the warnings, Nana Pelucas kept going. She mocked the mayor of Acapulco, called out unfinished public works, and supported candidates who promised real change. Her sharp tongue and fearless reporting made her both a local hero and a target. That February evening, the threats became reality. The gunman didn't rob the restaurant or make demands. They came straight for Leslie. Multiple shots ended her life instantly, leaving her husband and witnesses in shock. The investigation pointed to a local criminal gang leader, but arrests were slow and justice elusive. It wasn't until August 2020, over 2 years later, that a high-ranking cartel member was finally arrested for her murder. By then, many believed the true masterminds would never face consequences. Leslie's death wasn't just another statistic. It was part of a disturbing pattern targeting local journalists in Mexico. Between 2000 and 2022, at least 157 journalists were killed, most for exposing local corruption, not major cartel secrets. But in this deadly game, some are still willing to risk everything. Because the next story shows what happens when even the most powerful voices refuse to be silenced.
Zach Stoner, a pioneer in the citizen journalism entertainment format, chronicled gangland Chicago. He was gunned down in May of 2018, presumably by someone in a street gang who took offense to his reporting.
Around 1 in the morning, police say a gunman in another car pulled up alongside Stoner's vehicle near Clark and Polk Streets. Multiple shots were fired. Stone was hit at least once in the head, then lost control of his vehicle, crashing into a light pole.
Because Zach got killed, well, not even in the hood, it was coming back from an event, right?
Yeah, his ass was coming back from, I think, this goof was doing like a little party or something.
You can hear the tension in Rico Recklez's voice as he explains what happened that night to Zach Stoner, better known as Zach TV. In Chicago's underground hip-hop scene, nobody documented the street culture and gang dynamics like Zach TV did. He called himself the Hood CNN, building a YouTube following through his fearless reporting on controversial topics, dangerous neighborhoods, and volatile gang rivalries. But May 30th of 2018 changed everything. Zach TV left a crowded Clark Street refuge bar in downtown Chicago after attending a party that included G Herbo's crew. 2 of his friends were with him in his SUV. Just 2 blocks from the bar, a minivan pulled up alongside them. Guns flashed, and bullets riddled Zach's vehicle. 1 bullet tore through his shoulder, another entered behind his ear and lodged in his brain. He managed to crash into a street lamp, but his friends, wounded, ran from the scene, fearing a second attack. Emergency responders found Zach slumped in the driver's seat. He still had his loaded .40 caliber pistol at his feet, but had never drawn it. Doctors declared him dead at 4:20 a.m. Zach's approach to street journalism was unique and dangerous. He filmed interviews with local gang members, underground rappers, and community figures that mainstream media avoided. His coverage of controversial cases like Kennica Jenkins' death brought both fame and threats. But what made Zach different was his fearless documentation of street realities, creating a platform for voices rarely heard outside their communities. Despite knowing the risks, Zach continued to film in dangerous neighborhoods. Rico Recklez recalls warning him to be more careful and develop other content.
I tell Zach, I mind say, Zach, you're at a different level now. You need to start elevating your bro.
Rico told him. But Zach kept pushing boundaries, documenting the streets until the very end. Police quickly identified suspects in the shooting, 5 Perry Avenue gang members aged 19 to 22, based on surveillance footage, eyewitnesses, cell phone data, and ballistics evidence. But the prosecution hit a wall. The Cook County State's Attorney's Office declined to file charges, citing mutual combatants, a controversial legal concept suggesting both sides were equally involved in the violence. 2 suspects died before prosecution. Another denied pulling the trigger, and witness statements conflicted. Gang politics complicated everything. Zach wasn't a gang member, but grew up in Goontown territory, a longtime rival of Perry Avenue. Both are gangster disciples factions, and their social media beefs often spilled into real violence. That night at the bar, a rap battle between the factions escalated tensions. Witnesses said Zach looked nervous as he left, urging his friends to go with him. His friend Thomas T. Streets Davis, who was in the SUV with him, identified himself on social media. Tragically, days before Zach's funeral, Davis was gunned down on a South Side sidewalk. An autopsy revealed a tattoo across his back. Zach TV. Zach's murder created shockwaves in Chicago's hip-hop scene and journalism community. The Committee to Protect Journalists expressed concern that he was killed for his reporting. But the truth remains tangled in street codes and legal gray areas. Despite police believing they solved the case, the prosecution's mutual combatants decision left Zach's killers unpunished. But his legacy endures. Zach TV inspired a new wave of urban journalism, showing that stories from the streets matter. His YouTube channel, still online, stands as a testament to his impact. In a city that cleared less than 30% of homicides that year, Zach's case became a symbol of both courage and caution for future documentarians. But what happens when a YouTuber gets attacked by gang members, despite not having any gang affiliations? Let's find out next.
Mientras tanto, ya de regreso a nuestro país, pero en el Estado de México, lamentablemente asesinan a un youtuber fuera de su casa, esto en Iztapaluca.
December 8th, 2023, Ruben Ortega, better known as Super Chinelo, returned home with his family. He stepped out to open the gate, unaware that two gunmen waited nearby. Moments later, shots rang out. His wife was left seriously injured, but their 4-year-old son miraculously escaped unharmed. Now, Ortega wasn't chasing controversy or fame. He took his YouTube name from the traditional Chinelo dance, a vibrant part of Mexican culture originating in Morelos. His channel wasn't about viral stunts or dangerous pranks. Instead, he focused on interviews and stories that highlighted Mexico's rich traditions, hoping to inspire a new generation to embrace their heritage. His content was positive, educational, and completely non-political, a rarity in the often sensational world of social media. Super Chinelo's growing popularity stemmed from his sincere love for Mexican traditions. He traveled across the country, documenting festivals, folk dances, and cultural celebrations. His interviews with local artisans, dancers, and cultural leaders helped preserve stories that might otherwise be forgotten. Ortega saw himself as a bridge between generations, using modern technology to keep ancient traditions alive. His viewers spanned all ages, united by a shared appreciation for their cultural roots. On that December day, everything changed. Ortega had just returned home with his wife and young son. As he exited his vehicle to open the gate, two assailants emerged and opened fire at point-blank range. The attack was swift and brutal. His wife was rushed to the hospital with serious injuries, while their son, miraculously, was unharmed. The gunmen fled the scene, leaving Ortega's lifeless body behind. The news quickly spread across social media, confirmed by a somber post on his official Facebook page. Neighbors, shocked by the sudden violence in their usually quiet neighborhood, called emergency services. The sound of gunshots had shattered the peace, and news spread rapidly through the community. Authorities arrived quickly, securing the area and beginning their investigation. The motive for the attack remains unclear, as Ortega had no known connections to criminal activity or controversial subjects. His work was universally positive, making the violence all the more senseless. Till today, authorities continue to search for Ortega's killers. Despite extensive efforts, the suspects remain at large. The investigation has yielded few leads, leaving family, friends, and fans frustrated by the lack of progress. Some speculate about possible motives, but nothing concrete has emerged, and the absence of clear threats or enemies makes the case particularly challenging for law enforcement. And just as we can't place who or why he was murdered, the next YouTuber on our list had a completely different story with a similar ending.
En México se está investigando si el asesinato del youtuber conocido como Compa Jorge tiene alguna relación con un video que publicó hace más de un año en el que aparentemente decía que había conocido a Iván Archibaldo, uno de los hijos.
April 18th, 2022. Jorge Luis, known as El Compa Chuy, walked out of his home in Culiacán, Sinaloa, expecting just another normal day. Instead, his life ended in a hail of bullets. The final chapter in a story that had been building for months. Jorge Luis was no ordinary YouTuber. With over 62,000 followers, his channel was dedicated to showing off high-end Razor ATVs, each worth nearly 500,000 pesos. His popularity grew steadily, but so did his list of enemies. Behind the scenes, Jorge lived in constant fear. According to the Sinaloa prosecutor's office, he had already survived a kidnapping attempt before this fateful day. Despite the previous attack, Jorge refused to file a formal complaint. Instead, he carried weapons for protection, a decision that eventually gave him a criminal record. His days were filled with anxiety, never knowing when the next threat would come. But on the morning of April 18th, he posted a seemingly cheerful message to his followers.
Happy start to the week, everyone. We're back from holidays, and it's time to get back to work. Just heading to the bank now. Blessings to all.
That would be his final public message. Witnesses later described how a gray Toyota SUV with unfamiliar plates pulled up outside his home. Gunmen opened fire, striking Jorge multiple times before fleeing the scene. Emergency crews rushed him to a nearby clinic, but his injuries were too severe. He died in the ambulance before reaching help. The investigation revealed several chilling details. About 10 shell casings were found at the scene, clear evidence of a targeted attack. The attackers used a vehicle with plates from another state, making them harder to trace. And most disturbingly, Jorge's previous kidnapping had gone unreported, leaving investigators with little to go on. Jorge's death sent shockwaves through the YouTube community and beyond. His channel, once filled with excitement and adventure, became a grim reminder of the dangers digital creators face when they cross the wrong people. The Sinaloa prosecutor's office continues to investigate, piecing together a complex web of threats, warnings, and missed opportunities. But if you think Jorge's story was intense, wait until you see what happens when a rising social media star challenged one of Mexico's most feared cartels.
Vamos a ver esta historia. Juan Luis Lagunas, joven de 17 años, conocido en las redes sociales como el Pirata de Culiacán, fue asesinado anoche en un bar de Zapopan, en Jalisco.
December 18th, 2017. The Mentados Cantaros bar in Zapopan, Jalisco, Mexico, was packed with locals and regulars. But one table drew every eye. Social media star Juan Luis Lagunas Rosales, known to his millions of fans as El Pirata de Culiacán, sat surrounded by friends, drinks, and his trademark bravado. By the end of the night, his meteoric rise as Mexico's most notorious party influencer would come to a shocking, violent end that sent a chilling message to every content creator in the country. Juan Luis Lagunas Rosales was born in Sinaloa, the heartland of Mexico's cartel wars. Abandoned by his mother and never knowing his father, Lagunas was raised by his grandmother in the cartel stronghold of Culiacán. He left school at 15, washing cars by day and attending every party he could at night. That's when he discovered social media and began building a brand that would ultimately cost him everything. El Pirata de Culiacán became famous for his hard partying lifestyle, viral videos of him chugging whiskey, and outrageous stunts that clashed with his baby-faced looks. By 17, he'd amassed over 1 million Facebook followers and hundreds of thousands more on Instagram. His signature look, drawn-on beard, pirate tattoo, flashy clothes, became instantly recognizable across Mexico's social platforms. But fame came at a price. The teenage star's wild antics, excessive drinking, and rapidly growing platform made him a fixture at parties and in regional music videos. Promoters paid him to appear in videos and events, despite growing criticism about encouraging underage drinking. Laguna's reckless behavior escalated with his fame, leading to increasingly dangerous stunts, but nothing compared to the video he posted near the end of 2017. In a drunken state, he directed a slur at Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes, better known as El Mencho, the ruthless leader of Mexico's fastest-growing drug cartel, the Jalisco Nueva Generación. The insult was a direct challenge to one of the country's most feared men, a former police officer turned kingpin with a reputation for brutal violence. El Mencho a mí me pela la verga, Laguna said. a crude insult essentially the verbal equivalent of a dismissive gesture. In any other circumstance, it might have been written off as youthful bravado, but in the cartel world, it was a death sentence. Weeks later, as Lagunas partied at the Mentados Cantaros bar, 4 heavily armed men stormed in. Witnesses reported they walked directly to Laguna's table and opened fire, shooting him between 15 and 18 times. The attack was swift, deliberate, and left no doubt about its message. Authorities identified Lagunas by his distinctive tattoos. The murder shocked Mexico's social media world. For many, it was the first time a viral star's fame had collided so violently with the country's brutal reality. Investigators immediately began looking at the connection between the insult and the killing, though the direct link remained officially unconfirmed. The impact was immediate and widespread. Content creators across Mexico realized there were lines that couldn't be crossed, even in the pursuit of viral fame. In the aftermath, fellow influencer Beto Sierra remembered Lagunas as a fun, positive friend who couldn't escape the bad influences around him.
You were living a fast life. You never listened, and I don't judge you, Sierra wrote. Those who knew you know you were a good person.
Laguna's death became international news, covered by outlets from Rolling Stone to the Washington Post. It marked a turning point in how Mexican influencers approached their content and demonstrated that even viral celebrities weren't untouchable in the country's ongoing cartel violence. But if you think that's intense, wait until you see what happened when a YouTuber's investigation into cartel violence brought unexpected and terrifying consequences. He called himself Killer Petey, and Brazil called him their most dangerous vigilante, but the world would come to know him as the real-life inspiration for Dexter Morgan. Pedro Rodrigues Filho grew up on a farm in Santa Rita do Sapucaí, Brazil, the first of 7 children. From the very beginning, his life was marked by violence. His skull was bruised before birth, when his father kicked his pregnant mother during a fight. That early trauma may have shaped the path he would take. By age 13, Pedro already felt the urge to kill. He pushed an older cousin into a sugarcane press during a fight, nearly tearing off the boy's arm. At 14, he shot the deputy mayor of his town for firing his father from a school guard job, and then killed the security guard he suspected of framing his father. That was only the beginning. Fleeing to Mogi das Cruzes, Pedro found himself in the world of drug dealers and gang violence. But unlike most, he took a different approach. He hunted criminals. His targets were drug dealers, rapists, and murderers. Soon, he became a legend known as Pedrinho Matador, Little Pedro the Killer. Pedro's vigilante spree took a deeply personal turn when his pregnant girlfriend, Maria Aparecida Olympia, was murdered by a rival gang. Driven by rage,
something? See you around.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
You need something? See you around. See you later.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you.
You need something? Have a good one.
Hey there. Safe travels. See you around.
Light be with you.
Be careful.
with you.
The teenager tracked down and killed every member of the gang responsible. His body count climbed rapidly. By some accounts, over 100 confirmed kills, all supposedly targeting other criminals. At age 18, Pedro was arrested for the first time. His reputation preceded him. When transported with another prisoner, he killed the man, a known rapist, without the police noticing. Pedro's logic was twisted, but consistent. He only killed those he believed deserved it. Despite a 126-year sentence, Brazilian law limited his incarceration to 30 years. Pedro served 34 years, thanks to additional time for crimes committed in prison. He was released in 2007, only to be arrested again in 2011 for inciting riots while behind bars. After another stint, he finally walked free in 2018. But the story didn't end. There. Pedro reinvented himself in the digital age, launching a YouTube channel called Padrinho